What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of StoneBlock. Oh yeah, guys. So I have updated the mod pack to the latest version. We are now on 1.0.25. So some things that I've noticed so far that have been changed in the mod pack. It seems like these hopping bonsais, the texture has changed on these. I believe it used to be like a fairly dark color, and now it's more of a gray color. I'm noticing on the plants that are growing here, there's like a shadow on that bottom block below the leaves on both the trees and the slime ones. I'm also noticing that the slime saplings don't appear to be growing. They're both stuck at a percent. I don't know, are those like blacklisted now from working in these hopping bonsais? I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look real quick. If we do slimy sapling, if we go to the uses on this and we go over to bonsai, it shows that they do work, but it also looks like that it needs some special kind of dirt, I guess. Is there something different with these bonsais that I'm not aware of? Maybe they need like some kind of dirt for them to grow. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Bonsai, hopping bonsai pot. So that just shows regular brick, and the uses for that we can put with the hopper, turn into the hopping bonsai. So how do you get it to work with the slimy stuff? Do you just right click slime dirt on there? I'm not entirely sure. Also, is it nighttime now? Is that getting darker? Weird. Yeah, a lot of different things here happening. I'm not entirely sure. So I'll have to figure this out, how to get these to grow. I assume we need to change out the dirt in this to slimy dirt. Other things that I have noticed though, it seems the fluid cow mod has been removed for some reason. So all of our fluid cows are now gone. In this chest, we did have some animal nets with fluid cows in it, so I'm kind of curious what happens when we try to place these in the world. Is it gonna crash the game? Oh boy. We gotta try it though. So right-clicking does nothing, shift right-click? Nothing. Okay. So it seems like all of these animal nets that have the fluid cows in them are now broken. They're not expensive. Okay, so all these are ready to be thrown away. So we'll just get rid of them. No point having those anymore. Let's just double check. Yeah, those are all fluid cows. Okay, so no more fluid cows in the world. That should be okay though, because our chickens are producing pretty much all of the resources right now, so we really don't need it. A thing that I did want to work on right away today is our mob farm once again. I've been kind of putting it off, and yeah, we have items backing up once again over here, and that will just keep backing up and causing lag. Our armor keeps filling up in this chest, which blocks this chest, so anything that's like irregular that's not going into these drawers eventually backs up in our hopper over here. Yeah, and then nothing gets picked up. We could probably avoid that by putting the advanced item collector instead of the absorption hopper there. But I kind of want the absorption hopper there for the XP collection. We still got to get that hooked up too. Anyway, so what we need to do is set up a filter to start taking these items and throwing them away. Probably the best way of doing that is extra utilities. Filter. Yeah, one of these guys. So you can set these up. I don't think... Oh, no. I was going to say... I was thinking this was an advanced one. Yeah, I think we can just make that. And that's fairly inexpensive, right? So let's look at making one of these filters. I believe you can set them up to ignore metadata and ignore NBT data. So it doesn't matter if they're damaged or if they're enchanted. It should still work. We're missing a piece of string. Oh boy. I would have thought that we would have had everything in the system to make that. Nope, missing string. Okay, well that's super easy for us to get. More Enderman. Right, so we need the filter set up. We're gonna need to get ourselves the transfer node. Is that what it's called? I think so. Item transfer node? Yeah, transfer node. So that requires transport pipes, which we do not have, and those are fairly inexpensive. You get a stack of them for the cost of what, 3 stone, 2 glass, and a redstone. Yeah, very, very inexpensive. All right, so transfer node itself, there's that. So yeah, that should pretty much be all we need to get this going. So you right click on here, you can whitelist certain items to be filtered. We can match meta, but we want to ignore that. We can match NBT, but we want to ignore that as well. And then ignore or dictionary. Okay, so I think at this point, we're going to need to get ourselves a trash can. Or we could do a trash chest. Is there... Yeah, we could do a trash chest as well. They work just the same way, except a trash chest has an inventory. I think it's the standard 27 slots. So you can see what's been trashed recently and retrieve that if you want. So that might be something worth doing. So we'll make a trash can here. I guess we need to make a chest. We don't have that on AutoCraft. We have planks. We do. All right, so let's do that. We'll do one chest. We'll turn that into a trash can. Oh, you know what? We have to do a second chest. We're going to do the trash chest. So let's make a second one. And that. Okay, so trash chest, transfer node, transfer pipe, filter. Think we're good. So let's go see if we can get this hooked up so our mob farm stops clogging up and we get all the items in there that we want. Okay, so we will remove 2 blocks here. We'll place a trash chest right there. And before we hook anything else up, let's start getting our filter set. So we're going to want to pretty much filter out all of these different types of items. So what I like to do is sort them by type. So we'll put all the gold together. We need gold leggings. There's that. Then we're going to want like this armor too, the lapis armor. So we will sort all of those. I guess leather armor is another type that we don't want. Hopefully we get all the different pieces here. I like how they're all just repairing in my inventory. Do we have leather leggings? We do. Okay, so well, there's 3 different types. Now we're gonna need osmium. So there's that one, this one, that, and osmium helmet. Okay, then we need steel. Man, there is so many different types of armor. No wonder this thing is clogging, isn't it? Steel helmet and steel leggings. Do we have steel leggings? We got steel leggings. Perfect. There's also glowstone. So many different armor types. Glowstone boots. Glowstone helmets. I don't see any glowstone. Oh no, glowstone legs right there. Perfect. Okay, so there is 4 item, or I guess armor types. So helmet, chest plate, leggings, feet. We're gonna need another filter. So what we can do, let's go do that real quick. Let's make 2 more filters. And I believe with extra utilities, you can put a filter in a filter. So you can do filterception. Oh, I need more string. All right, so we now have 3 total filters. This filter right here has these 3 armor sets, right? This filter has these 3 armor sets. So we can take those filters and put it onto this filter here, and then put that one there and this one here. So it knows all the stuff that's on each of these filters, and both of those are being filtered in this filter. So now we have 2 filters in 1. Well, I guess 3 filters. Anyway, so now we can put a transfer node on this guy. And then we will place this filter here, right there. Take those name tags out. So the only thing that should appear here are the different armor types. So we'll put those name tags back into our chest here. And then we can just attach our transfer pipe. So those armors should start appearing over here in the trash chest, and we can verify that that's the only thing that should show up over here. Now, the way this works is it kind of like a round robin. It'll fill up all these different slots, and then I'll start overwriting the items up here, right? It'll never overflow, but you always get the option to be like, oh, don't throw that away, right? So it's pretty cool. I like the trash chest. Yeah, we can throw all of these in here as well. Very good. Cool. So I'll just keep an eye on this, make sure everything fills up properly, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so the filters are all set up. I think it's time that we should take a look at these guys and see how this is going to work. So I just made ourselves a shovel. We haven't had one before, and I wanted to make a silk touch shovel so we could pick up grass. So there's a silky jewel. You can make it with the silky cloth, which is just a gold ingot wrapped in string. Very inexpensive. We have emerald chickens already, and then we have gold chickens, and then we have string from our mob farm. So super, super easy for us to get at this point. So we have 1 shovel. We will place it right there. Just stone, nothing special, with silk touch on it. Okay, so now we should be able to remove a piece of dirt over there, a piece of grass, and we will replace it with dirt. Do we have a dirt chicken? We have to be able to get a way to get more dirt, right? I don't know. We've made so many chickens, I can't keep track of what we have. Do we have? No, you know what? We've been getting dirt That's fine. I will just make another one. We've been getting dirt by hammering cobblestone or gravel or one of those, right? Okay, well, I'll replace that later. Not a big deal. So 1 grass block, and then we need slime. Let's try this. We'll try putting 4 slime balls around it, because that appears to be a recipe to make slimy grass. Okay, so there's slimy grass. Now, how does this work? Do I right-click this on here? I right-clicked it on there, and it goes up here. Okay, so that's not how that works, apparently. Shift right-click? No, that places it. Okay, I'm confused on how this is supposed to work. Do I take a slime ball and right-click it on there? Shift right-click. That doesn't appear to do anything. All right, let's break this thing. Maybe I have to craft it with the slimy grass. I'm not sure. We get our sapling back. Hopping bonsai. If I place this into the world, do I just place this in there now? Ah, okay. So yeah, that is different. All right. So then we place the sapling on there. Okay, so now we got it. That's how it works. Yeah, that's new stuff to me. I've never seen this before. Well, we get ourselves our dirt back, so we should be able to replace this over here without worry. And then I'll grab another grass. We'll make another slime. This one, like so. Okay, so I don't know if it has to be the different color slime or if you can use any color slimy grass on it, but we'll just go ahead and do the one that it's made, or the type of slime that it is producing, just to be double sure. Okay, so hopping bonsai, there's that. There's our slimy grass, and there is our sapling once again. And now everything's working correctly. Cool. Well, that is definitely a new addition to the bonsai mod that I have not seen before, so I'm glad we're able to figure it out in a reasonable amount of time. All right, guys, so I figure it's time we should start ramping up our cobblestone supply. I grabbed our other cobblestone generator that we had that was just making cobblestone to turn into gravel. Yeah, we aren't really using the auto gravel maker machine anymore. We haven't been using that for a little while now. So I moved that over here, and then I upgraded it all the way to a tier 5. So now we have 2 transfer nodes pumping cobblestone right into our compacting drawer. You can see it's going quite quickly. But I do want to add in 2 more, or maybe even 3 more cobblestone generators here and try and make that do as fast as possible. So I grabbed lava eggs and I grabbed water eggs from our chickens, so we can use those just the same as using like a lava bucket and a water bucket. So yeah, let's grab 3 of those. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hook these all up the way I want to, but we'll see how this is going to work. So we can put those in here. Oh, I saw a raw duck. I was like, wait a second, duck. Yeah, that's right, from the animal traps. Anyway, so we can do this. Let's make 3 of those. We will do these. Diamonds don't matter. We have diamond chickens, we have blaze rod chickens, and we have emerald chickens. So yes, making all those things don't matter, but we are out of emeralds, it appears, in our refined storage system. So let's go grab some more. Emerald would be this guy, the villager looking chicken. It's so weird, the textures they put on them, but I'm glad they have the textures there so you know which chicken is which. Anyway, so we'll put those away and make that last one. Okay, so there is 3 more cobblestone generator tier 5, and we don't need that piece of cobblestone. We do need more translocators, and I'm not entirely sure if glowstone makes a difference on these or not, but we will place glowstone there regardless. So I can place 1 more here. And then, let's see, we will place that there. And that's automatically set to send. And then this one has been set to receive. So all you gotta do is just place that on there. And I'll place a piece of glowstone. So I'll place that one there, this one, glowstone. Now, placing this last one is gonna be tricky. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that and still access stuff. So maybe we will just leave it right like that. Yeah, if we place that down there, I'm not sure how I can place a translocator on it. Yeah, we just won't have access to that. If I move this drawer, that's going to pop this translocator and this translocator off. So we might just leave it like this then. And that way we can button it all up and we don't have to see it. So we'll put some stone right back here. There we go. So now we're making a whole lot of cobblestone quite quickly. So that should mean that we're making the double, triple, and quadruple cobblestone that much faster. Now, the reason why we're making this much, the reason why we even care about this is because we do have a quest coming up for the Deep Dark Portal. And the Deep Dark Portal does require us to have septuple compressed cobblestone. So that is 9 of the sextuple compressed cobblestone. And this is 9 of the quintuple compressed cobblestone. And we currently have 2 stacks of the quadruple compressed cobblestone. So we might be getting fairly close, but I don't think we're quite there just yet. So we'll just let that go. We'll let the drawers fill up. In a couple of days or whatever, we should have plenty of that stuff and we won't have to worry about it again. So the other thing that I wanted to work on is finishing up the XP collection for our mob farm. That's something we've been neglecting the whole time this thing has been running. So our absorption hopper up there has an internal tank, and that tank is full. Let's go turn this thing off so I can get inside this. Yeah, we'll break that, break that. Okay, so we should be able to stand here, no problem. I'll put some torches in here just to make sure we don't get any monsters spawning. Just do this and make it easier for us to see what's going on. Okay, so now our absorption hopper right here, we have the internal tank, which is full, so I can't collect any more. So we can start storing that into like a demonically gargantuan drum, or we have solidified XP, right? Can we make this, or is that going to require a bunch of stuff? Okay, so we need empowered diamond. So that would require us to get into actually additions a little bit. Yeah, the simplest solution for us right now to start collecting that is just to make a drum. So I think that's what we're going to do. Extra Utilities has a few different style drums that we can use. Let's take a look at them real quick. We have the basic drum, the stone drum, an upgraded version, an iron drum. The iron drum can be upgraded further into a large drum. I don't think the stone drum gets upgraded. Yeah, iron drum you just make completely different. The iron drum does get upgraded to the reinforced drum. That can be upgraded to the demonically gargantuan drum. Now, I don't think there's any reason for us to not just go all the way up to the big boy, so I think we're going to do that. So let's do an iron drum real quick. We'll just make 2 of these weighted pressure plates and a cauldron. Very good, and then we will craft that. So there's the iron drum, easy. Then we can upgrade that with some weighted gold pressure plates and some diamonds. Okay, again, easy. So to get to the demonically gargantuan, we do need this demon ingot. This is where it's not so easy. In order to make those, you need a source block of lava surrounded by nether brick. Do we even have nether brick? We don't, but we can craft that using nether rack, right? I'm not sure how many we need. I'll just throw all these in here and just call it good. Okay, so we need 4 nether brick. Very good, put those away. And then we need lava, so I'll grab one of our lava eggs, which can just go ahead and turn into a source block of lava. And we'll just throw it down here, I guess. This will just be a temporary thing. We don't need this out in the world all the time. Like so, and like so. Very good. Okay, so now that's done. We just have to throw gold ingots into it. How are we doing on gold? We have 37. Let's do half a stack. I do believe there's a % chance that you don't get every gold ingot back, but it is a very high chance that you get the demon metal out of it. So we got all 32 back. Not a big deal. Okay, very good. I like it. So now that we have that, we should be able to continue on. We're going to need glass bottles, which we have at the mob farm, but it's easy enough for us just to craft them here. We need 2 of these Klein bottles, however you pronounce that, I'm not entirely sure. And then there's a demonically gargantuan drum. Easy. So that wasn't that bad at all. Oh, you know what? I need those slabs. I think there was 3 of them. 3 slabs. Oh, yeah, we also need the stone brick. These things are important to get our mob farm back together again. I was trying to clean my inventory. So now we need a way to transfer the fluid from the absorption hopper into the drum. It can automatically output, but I think we'll just go ahead and do the translocators again. There are fluid variants of that, so let's make one of these. And that does require another piston. Okay, easy. So once again, you can do glowstone on that. So it'll send, I think it's like a bucket per tick, which is going to be way overkill. But I mean, it's just a piece of glowstone, so who cares, right? All right, so we'll place this up here. Doesn't have to be anywhere fancy. We just want, well, let's see how we're gonna do that. I guess we'll do it on this side. Yeah, we just want a place for it to start storing that fluid. That's the absorption hopper. It's so difficult since this thing takes up a full block, but doesn't look like it does. Yeah, it's kind of hard trying to get that thing the way you want it. All right, so I'll place that there. We will do translocator here and not there. Again, the difficulty. Let's come over here and place it. There we go. Okay, so we want glowstone on this one, and then we'll press that button, and there we go. Easy. So now in here, we have almost 16 buckets of liquid XP. Very good. And that's just going to fill up over time. So we won't have to worry about wasting the XP that this mob farm is making, which I think is going to be good. Right now, we have 114 levels. We haven't really been using XP for anything, but generally speaking in modded Minecraft, XP does come into use, especially with extra utilities a little bit later and Ender IO. So yeah, you definitely want to start getting a bunch of XP, and then of course, if you want to do like vanilla enchantments, you're gonna want that as well. Okay, so we'll turn the lever back on, get our mob. Oh, I forgot the torch on the thing itself. Dang it! All right, let's do this again. Get rid of this torch. Okay, yeah, the mob farm's not gonna work too well with that torch there. All right, so we will button this all up once again. Like so. Grab that. Turn this on. And oh, where's my block? I don't have my block anymore. Is it over here? It's not over there. What happened to my piece of stone? Is it trapped over there? It is not. Oh, did I have two pieces originally? Maybe I never grabbed the other one. All right, that's fine. I'll just grab another new piece of stone brick. So everything should be set up. This is now only doing the armor. I did set it so it do swords, and I had one piece of iron armor, so I put that in here as well. But it looks like this chest is staying pretty much clear of stuff. Name tags I put back in a refined storage system. I do believe that was a configuration option that was turned off, so the compressed mobs no longer drop those name tags. Let's also grab the one piece of stone brick that I needed to finish cleaning this up. Yeah, we should be pretty much good to go. Now, I'm fairly certain refined storage... Hey, that's rude. I'm fairly certain refined storage has a way to store or retrieve fluids, so we might be able to put like a storage bus over on that drum a little bit later, or an external storage or whatever it's called. So we'll take a look at doing that a little bit later. All right, guys, so we've done a lot of like upgrading and improving so far today, and there's one more thing I want to upgrade and improve. Right now we're gonna need a little bit more of our gold from our gold chicken. The thing that I want to upgrade and improve is our MAC, our molecular assembler chamber. Well, I guess it's not really called that, is it? Our storage reborn thing that emulates the molecular assembler chamber from Applied Energistics 1. So yeah, that requires a lot of gold to do stuff. I have started making some parts here. So I wanted to upgrade our CPUs, and I wanted to upgrade the storage. So we made a bunch of these. I think I made one too many. Anyway, it doesn't make that big of a deal. It doesn't make that much difference. And then we need the, oh goodness, reborn storage stuff. 105, I think, is what I counted is the amount of these heat conductors we're gonna need more than what we have. And then there's also the walls, crafting frames. Did I not make the crafting frames? Maybe I didn't. I can't remember exactly how many of those I needed. I needed something like 65 more, I think. Yeah. All right, so we are missing 5 gold nuggets, and I think there was a little bit more there that we needed. So the gold nuggets should be about done. All right, there's 30 more. We can also use the wand on the chicken too to make it produce faster. Should we need more than what we have here? Let's try that one more time. Okay, so wall, no, it's called reborn. I can't remember the name of these things. Crafting frame. So we need like 65 5 of those. Oh, actually, I misread that. I thought it said we only needed 5 more. We need 2,008 more. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's a lot. So can we just tell it to craft up 65 of these improved processors right now? 65 of those. I'm so used to applied energistics. Every time that I try and craft, it says it's missing the raw improved processors. Why? Every time I try and craft, I want to middle click. And when you middle click, that appears to sort your inventory down here, which is super annoying. So yeah, pretty much with refined storage, I have to left click and I have to retrain my brain to do that. And I'm never going to remember. Oh, well. Okay, so I need to get myself a lot more gold, apparently. I thought we were closer than what we are. We are not. So I'm going to have to sit here and camp our chicken. This is what I need. I'm going to have to sit here and camp our gold chicken here with the wand. It's unfortunate that the gold chicken only produces nuggets, whereas everything else produces ingots. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to make some gold nuggets here, hopefully get close to the amount that we need, and we'll be back, guys. Well, something I hadn't considered, adding in this multi-block up here is using a whole lot more power from a refined storage system. It makes sense now that I've done it, but now we're needing a nearly 300 FE per tick. For those of you who don't know, FE is forage energy, which is pretty much the same thing as RF, redstone flux, that we've all known for a long time. But it's like in 1.12, most mods have moved over to forage energy, so they're not restricted to the thermal expansion version of it. Anyway, so we're using nearly 300 FE per tick. We're providing it 128 with this one Spectre coil, and it seems like everything's still working. I'm not sure what the downside is to underpowering our system. I'm not sure. Anyway, we have a large multi-block structure up here. I wanted to have enough CPUs in here so we could potentially craft a stack of items at a time. But yeah, again, I didn't realize that this was going to be using that much power, so we might scale it back, we might leave it. We need to upgrade our power generation. That's where we're at right now. So I tried adding on a second Spectre coil here. I grabbed the other one that we were using to power our tools over there for the chickens. And even that, yeah, we're still not generating enough. We're doing 256 with both of those, but that's still less than the 300 that's required. A third Spectre coil would do it, or if we could use our wand on these, that would also help. But yeah, right now we are definitely underpowered. But again, I don't know what the drawback is to that because I haven't seen anything bad happening. Another thing I wanted to point out, when I was trying to middle click to craft an item, that's inventory tweaks that is sorting my inventory, and this mod pack does not have inventory tweaks in it by default. So if you're not seeing that issue, that's because I've added inventory tweaks to my mod pack. So yeah, anyway, that's all set up. We have plenty of crafting space now. We have 9 full pages worth of recipes, which is probably way overkill for what we're going to be doing here. But maybe we'll need more. I have no idea. But what I do know is that our power is going to be an issue. So probably next time we'll look at jumping into one of these quests over here for power generation and maybe doing something with these. We could set up magmatic generators, I suppose. We have chickens that are producing lava. This one right here, we could do that. We also have the crucibles that produce lava. We could look at something completely different. I don't know what all of our different options are. There might be something way better. Who knows? But anyway, new update for the pack. Well, new to me. It was out for the last few days anyway. Bonsais are definitely changed. Fluid cow's gone, like we said before. Yeah, there's a few different updates to this thing, but all in all, I'd say it's a fairly smooth update, all things considered. But anyway, guys, we're going to go and wrap up the episode for today. Just improving some things, trying to make things a little bit better for ourselves. Power's the next thing on the list, so we'll definitely be looking at that very soon. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.